and I'm feeling very tired, so I'm gonna take a quick nap. Now let's pick up where we left off. So later that evening, we took the Uber to go to downtown Disney, and I haven't been to downtown Disney in like 5 years, so I was really excited for this. And the cutest thing about downtown Disney right now is that it's Disney 100, so they have all the Disney 100 decorations, and it was super cute. And pretty much at downtown Disney, we walked around, we looked around, checked everything out, and also looked for some food places that we wanted to eat as well. But yeah, downtown Disney, you can say, is like your build up to Disneyland. And this was the place we ended up choosing, and I ended up getting a chicken sandwich where the schnitzel was literally bigger than the burger bun, which was crazy and really, really filling as well. So after we finished eating, we decided to check out the Disney store and see what's there. I know that I really wanted to get some new Mickey ears, so I went around looking for some Mickey ears to get, and I didn't take a video of it, but I ended up getting the purple one to match the Disney 100 theme. Like, it's just really cute. I cannot get over it. So we walked around Disney downtown for a few more minutes before we went home because we had a long day at Disneyland. And it's a new day. We are officially going to Disneyland, and I am so excited because I haven't been in 3 years, and it may seem like a short time, but it feels like a forever. So we entered to where Disneyland is, and of course, like, I'm just feeling so excited because you literally can hear the music from where you're walking towards. And yes, of course, unsurprisingly, there was a lot of people because it was getting booked out. But again, look at the Disney 100 stuff. It's like so cute. But yeah, we walked into Disneyland and had a look around the main street, and of course there's more Disney 100 things there. And yeah, you can see the castle from that distance. And here's me with the ears that I got from the downtown Disney store, and as you can see, they are purple to match the theme. So we decided to go and get some Starbucks because I personally needed an energy boost because I have not been getting a lot of sleep lately. And I ended up getting this really cute, yummy sugar cookie that is Mickey Mouse shaped. And let me tell you, like, it was so sweet. Like, it tasted really sweet. But it tasted so good. After that, we had to go to the castle to take a picture in front of it because, you know, you need that picture, right? And then we just went on a whole bunch of rides. I didn't get to videotape every time we went onto a ride, but we went on rides such as Pirates of the Caribbean, Haunted Mansion, Splash Mountain, Lighting Lane, Space Mountain, all of those popular rides in Disneyland. And of course, part of being in Disneyland, or any theme park for that matter, is the long lines. This is a quick snippet I took of myself after Splash Mountain where I got soaking wet, and I took a picture with Winnie the Pooh while I was soaking wet. So in between rides, we did get to check out other parts of the park, such as the Star Wars part of the park, and of course Toontown, which is obviously like super cute. Like, I love everything about Disneyland. And we did have a quick lunch break, just a quick pizza lunch there. After a quick lunch, we went on to another ride. This ride was Indiana Jones, and while waiting in line, these really cute, I think these are chicks. I don't know my birds, don't judge me, but yeah, these were really super cute, and they kept walking all over the path. I was afraid that I was gonna step on them, but yeah, we went on Indiana Jones. We also went on this other ride, but then that broke down when we were literally about to go on, which was super annoying. But anyways, we did do a churros break in between, and I love Disneyland churros. They taste amazing. Like, it just feels like home in Disneyland. We did manage to go on a couple of rides, but then we made our way back to Main Street because there was a parade happening. But while waiting for that parade, we just checked out some more things that are on Main Street. Like, on Main Street part of Disneyland, there's a whole bunch of stores to find gifts and stuff. Also had to stop by Starbucks and get another drink to give myself another energy boost because I was just so tired at that point. And then it came the parade, and oh my goodness, this was so fun to watch. I enjoyed every second of that parade. Like, it's just like any other show, like no other. And like, yeah, that's Mickey Mouse. Like, Mickey Mouse, I always get excited when I see Mickey Mouse in Disneyland. Oh, and this was the Frozen one. Like, the Frozen one was super fun to watch too. We did manage to go on more rides, like the Star Wars ride as well. And we also checked out It's a Small World, which was a pretty low-key easy, relaxed ride. You just stay in the boat the whole time and see a whole bunch of moving things, but it's really, really nice at night, especially Toontown as well. And we got to meet Mickey Mouse. So I got my picture with Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse he's so sweet. And then of course checked out some light show that happened at the end of the night. And we had to have some dinner because we realized that we didn't really get to eat properly, and that wrapped out the night in Disneyland. So I didn't really clean my camera properly, my bad. But yeah, that was day 1 in Disneyland. It's day 2 of Disney, and this time it's Disney California Adventure, the other theme park in the Disneyland Resort in Anaheim. And yeah, the rides weren't open yet, so we just walked around, checked everything out, and yeah, there's a line of people waiting to get in. This is my outfit for the day. It was raining a bit, but I didn't really care. We were in Disney California Adventure anyway. But because we had some extra time, we went back to Starbucks. We went to Starbucks again. I got a breakfast, which was a cinnamon bun, which tasted really sweet and really good. And then finally, all the rides and stuff was open, so we finally was able to enter the park. And that's like a really cute part of the park, by the way. We first went to the Guardians of the Galaxy ride, and this is one of my favorite rides in Disney California Adventure. And after that, we just walked around the park. So that is the famous Ferris wheel and the famous roller coaster, and yeah, it's just super fun. I just love being in Disney California in general. This is the Ferris wheel, which moves back and forth, and to be honest, I was more afraid of dropping my phone than falling off, because like I'm not afraid of heights as well. I was just afraid of dropping my phone. After the Ferris wheel ride, we did check out Cars Land, and the ride wasn't available yet to ride, so we just walked around, and I absolutely love this part of the park just because I love all of the Cars movie. So took the photos that I wanted to take, and then I was feeling a bit hungry already, so we went to the cones where there was like a whole bunch of different food stalls. So I ended up getting this chili corn carne. It's basically like a tortilla wrap thing in like chili and like chips. I do not know how to explain it, but it tasted amazing. We went on so many other rides, so we eventually went on the Cars ride again, which was super fun, and you can tell that it wasn't that scary because I was able to hold my phone this entire time. But yeah, after the Cars ride, we got some ice cream from also the same place again, so went back to the cones and got an ice cream, and the soft serve looked so pretty when I did. Like I had to really quickly take my videos and photos before it melted, but yeah, I just loved, like, just felt so refreshing. So yeah, we spent the whole day just checking out so many things. That we got to see the Doctor Strange show, which was really fun to watch, and we also went to Grizzly Peak, which was the ride where you get soaking wet. So wore my poncho for that because, you know, we did get soaking wet on that. We also went to this ride, which was soaring, and yeah, pretty much the whole day was just done like that. I ended up doing like a little solo walk on my own because I wanted to get corn dogs and everyone else wanted something else. But look how pretty it looks like at night. Like I got distracted a little bit by just seeing all of that, but eventually I got to the corn dog place, and it was a bit of a wait, and I thought that when they asked for chips it meant like french fries, but you know, it's literally potato chips. If you know, you know, if you're from Australia. And yeah, this was the World of Colors, which we checked out in Disney California Adventure, and yeah, that pretty much wrapped up the whole entire 2 days of Disney. So that's the Tuesday. Happy Wednesday! Today we're going to Universal Studios, and I'm so excited because I haven't been to Universal Studios in like 6 years, so I was super excited to go here again. Had to take my photo and video footage on basically anything that says Universal Studios. But yeah, we started the day off, of course, checking out some rides that are of shorter wait time. So we did check out the Kung Fu ride, which was a new one, so I haven't been on that one before. The Mummy ride is one of my favorites, so went on that one. Checked out a bit of the park, and of course had to check out the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, which literally feels so magical. This is my second time going here, and it still feels like it's like my first time going here because I'm absolutely amazed by how real it feels. It's like a dream come true. Like I absolutely loved it. We did check out the Harry Potter ride, and this is my second time on the ride as well, which was also just as fun. And this is me just admiring how cool this looks, even though this is like my second time seeing it. Of course, had to have the butterbeer, had to taste the butterbeer. Even though this is my second time around, it feels like I'm tasting it for the first time ever because it's been 6 years. And yeah, checked out more of the park, and then we got a little snacky, so we went to the Simpsons land, and yeah, the donut is as big as my face. Just look how big the donut is. I actually had to end up sharing it because I was not going to finish it on my own. And of course, had to check out Super Nintendo World, which was something that was just launched into the park like this year. So this is my new favorite part of the park. Like, look how cool it is. And yeah, we had to check out the ride as well, which was super fun. Had a little lunch break, which was having some tacos, which tasted amazing. And then we went on the studio tour, and this is like, I think this is like my third time going on the studio tour, but I'm acting like I've seen it for the first time because there's obviously new movies that has come out since then, so getting to see those sets where they're filmed, like, it just feels pretty cool. So this is actually the place where they filmed The Good Place, which is absolutely one of my favorite shows. So just seeing it just got me like really starstruck. And let me tell you, I was so excited when I saw this part because look how, if you recognize this, I will love you literally forever if you recognize this. But yeah, you can't hear the sound in the background, but I was like little screaming because this is the railway station of The Good Place. It was totally awesome. And yeah, here are some footage of some more things that we got to see. And I love the studio tour in Hollywood because it's not just like a typical tour where you're on a tour bus and they just go around. They actually make it pretty fun. Like, sometimes they move the car a bit. They do like a lot of 4D effects, and you know, they show you a lot of cool things. So it wasn't like a typical boring tour where you're just on the tour bus the whole time. So a few honorable mentions. So before we did the studio tour and checked out Super Nintendo Land, we actually did go to Starbucks. We went on the Mummy ride again, and we got to go on the Transformer ride. So this is Krusty Land, which I also got to check out as well. We didn't get to go on the ride, but that's okay because we had fun on all the other rides. And then this is the part where they make it look like Europe, but I've never been to Europe before, so I have to check out Europe just to kind of determine how accurate this really is. And another part of Universal Studios that's new since the last time I've been here was Super Silly Funland. So this is really, really cute. Like, I absolutely love how it's just bringing me back to my inner child. And yeah, there's a Minion Cafe there. So yeah, I just got to walk around a little bit because the others wanted to go on the Harry Potter ride and I just didn't. I had like motion sickness. But yeah, went to the Minion Cafe, got some churros, which tasted good, and just had a little bit of me time before going back to the others. So yeah, this is me being in a theme park all by myself. Some honorable mentions is also checking out the Fast and the Furious 10 movie car set. I don't know, it's pretty awesome. And then, you know, the view looked amazing. Also got to go on a Jurassic Park ride, which was really, really fun. I got soaking wet on that, and I forgot that I was gonna get soaking wet on that, but you know. We went on so many rides again. We checked out Super Nintendo Land because we wanted to see how it looked like at night, and it did look super, super, super pretty. And yeah, there were just so many things that we got up to. We went on the same rides over and over again, and eventually the park closed, so we just ate some food at the Airbnb, and yeah, that wrapped up Wednesday. Happy Thursday. We didn't go to a theme park today, but I went to church early in the morning, and this was the little morning view that I got. Before we went anywhere, we went to Target to get a few things, and then we drove to Hollywood, which is where we're going to do most of the activities we're doing today. So we checked out the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and I haven't been here for like 6 years. Checked out some of the stars. So there's 3 stars that I was looking for: the Olsen twins and all of the Friends stars, which was Courteney Cox and Jennifer Aniston. And oh my gosh, I got so excited when I saw the Dolby Theater because this is where the live shows of America's Got Talent is, and I was just so excited to see that. So yeah, we pretty much spent the first couple of hours just going through all the stars. Like, this is the first time that we actually took the time to check out all of the stars on Hollywood Boulevard. And yeah, we got to see the stars that I wanted to see and took some pictures in front of them, which was super fun. We eventually found all the stars that we wanted to see. So yeah, there's Jennifer Aniston star, and there's Courteney Cox star, and yeah, there's all the stars that we got to see. And once we felt that we were done seeing all the stars, we just checked out more of Hollywood Boulevard. So we did enter the Dolby Theater and checked out what's there, and we did find out that there's a way to see the Hollywood sign from the mall. So we went and yeah, we got to see the Hollywood sign. It was a bit far away than we wanted it to be, but you know, we got to see it, which was pretty awesome. We did get hungry, so we had a quick lunch. So we had some pasta, which tasted amazing and very filling. Took some more angles of the Hollywood sign and did do a little ice cream break from Ben and Jerry's. Eventually, we made our way to the Griffin Observatory. Oh my gosh, I cannot pronounce that correctly, but the Griffin Observatory, and the views here are absolutely amazing. And this is my first time here, so I was absolutely mind blown by it. They also had a little museum thing where you just check out a lot of the scientific stuff, and usually I'm typically pretty into those things. And of course, once you get into the building, there's still some more views to check out, and yeah, they were so gorgeous that I cannot even begin to describe how pretty they were. But because it got really cold, we spent some of our time indoors just checking out everything that was in the observatory, checking out all the space stuff, checking out all the science stuff. I'm not usually a science girl, but I found this really, really interesting. We did end up checking out a show in the observatory, which was pretty awesome as well. And by the time that show finished, we got to see the observatory at night. Then we felt hungry again, so we checked out the Cheesecake Factory, which was part of a mall that looked so pretty and so gorgeous. And yeah, we just got to check that out before we went into Cheesecake Factory. Of course, got addicted to this bread, had a light snack because I really wanted to have the cheesecake. So I ended up taking the cheesecake to go and then caught the Uber back home. So I did have a hard time trying to find the Uber though. But eventually made it back home, had admired my cheesecake, and then had it at home while watching some TV. And that wrapped up this Thursday. It is now Friday, and we have a long day ahead of us, so we had some Starbucks before we drove to Santa Monica, where we went to this cafe and had our brunch, and then we walked around Santa Monica, see what's around there before we made our direction to the beach. So you can see the pier from there, you can see the pretty view from there. So yeah, I haven't been to Santa Monica in 6 years. Yeah, there's a huge 6-year pattern in this vlog so far, if you haven't noticed. But yeah, we decided to make our way into the pier and just check out what was there. There wasn't really much there, to be honest, because you know, we just came from theme parks where there was so much to do. So this was just checking things out as we go. We didn't get to go on the rides because we already did that in Disneyland and Universal. So we just checked out the things that were there, like the shops if we wanted to stop by. And you know, of course, had to take the pictures that we wanted to take. There was also a show going on, and the show was actually pretty good. They did a really good job at hyping the audience up and getting them to stay. I was surprised that I actually did enjoy it. We did check out more of the Santa Monica Pier, including more of the water views, and then we decided to take the Uber and go to Malibu. We were supposed to go to Malibu tomorrow, but because of logistics and since Malibu is a little further away from LA, we decided to go for Malibu today, and it turns out to be the best decision ever. But the drive to Malibu was absolutely so pretty. The cars are in the way, but it was a coastal drive, so we saw the beaches. And this is Malibu. It was absolutely so pretty. I cannot even begin to describe what I first thought when I saw this place for the very first time. It looks so pretty. Of course, there's so many water views, which I absolutely love, and we spent some time, you know, taking the pictures that we wanted to take. And yeah, just look how gorgeous it is. It's exactly how it looks like in the pictures. There's a couple of TV shows that I watch where they show Malibu as a location, and this looks exactly like it. So we did get a little bit snacky. So I had this really cute strawberry lemonade and a little snack so I can fill myself up. And then we walked towards the Country Mart, which is the shopping places in Malibu. So it was about a 20-minute walk, but we didn't mind it because the view was super pretty. And then yeah, across the road was the Country Mart. I don't know how to pronounce it. This was a little lagoon that we thought would be cool, but it's just, the ocean was better, if I'm being honest. So yeah, we just took our time in the Country Mart. We just saw, Country Mart, not County Mart. so many tongue twisters. But yeah, we checked out the mall, checked out the stores, and I ended up not really getting anything because there wasn't really anything that I was just really wanting, but I was just happy to check out some places anyway and just see more of Malibu, see more of the pretty views. And then we walked towards the restaurant where we're gonna have dinner, and of course there was more pretty views on the way, and the restaurant, it was so pretty. Like, look how gorgeous this looks. So this is Malibu for you. We had some sushi, and of course the best part, we ran into Courteney Cox at the end of the night. It is now Saturday, and today we're spending the full day in Beverly Hills. So this is Rodeo Drive, and oh my goodness, this looks exactly like how I've seen it in the reality show. So we of course had a walk around, check it out, just a little initial first impression things, and yeah, like the city is so extremely pretty. So we did get hungry, so we decided to have a light brunch. So I have my matcha, which is like my favorite drink of all time, and then I had a frittata for my brunch. And then we walked up to where the Beverly Hills sign is, and yeah, took some photos there as well. And we were by some streets that had some big houses and of course the famous palm trees. So basically we just walked around, checked everything out, and yeah, and then took our photos whenever we saw something that looked pretty cool. We stopped by a few stores. So this is the Prada store. I didn't end up getting anything because I didn't feel like shopping, and we did have a little like frozen yogurt sort of snack because it was getting really hot. Then we made to the Westfield shopping center in Beverly Hills, and we went our separate ways and did our own individual shopping. So I just checked out the mall. I went outside the mall to go to a Walgreens to see if they had anything, and then I went to Shake Shack and got myself a little snack there. This is my first time having Shake Shack, especially the milkshake, and let me just say the milkshake does taste pretty good, and the food too, but the next time I've got to try the burger. But I just had like chicken tenders for this one around. But yeah, we just pretty much just spent the whole day in Beverly Hills, and then after that we wrapped up our night in Beverly Hills having a dinner, and that was our last night of the group trip. See you in the next vlog.